So now I'm officially recording. If you want this to go away, that's another place to stop sharing. It didn't pop up on my last time, but I'm going to go ahead and hit hide on that right now so I can see my full screen. Down in this left-hand corner are where my tools are, some extra tools. So you'll notice I have a pause button, so I can pause the recording in the middle right there and stop it and then start it again, zoom it. This is the mouse pointer, the little arrow, so you can see my mouse moving on the screen. Then if you look at this, there's the focus mouse. So what the focus mouse does is it kind of makes a nice little light, like a theater light, like a spotlight, all over the thing. So I can use that if I need the kids to really focus in and look at something specific. You do have to shut it off there as well to get it to go off. You can also hide your cursor and you can keep that on, and notice when I stop moving my cursor, it disappears so that it's not on the screen causing anything being blocked. And then the other one is the highlight your clicks. So if you're showing the kids, I want you to click here. Oops, that's not what I wanted to click. And I want you to click here, and I want you to click here, and I want you to click here. You'll notice that little red circle comes up. You can have all three of these things on at one time, and it will continue to work. And then when I stop moving, the mouse goes away. Then I'm going to turn them off. The next thing that you have is an annotation tool. So it's okay. It's not my favorite annotation tool, but it works if you want to just highlight or do something quick. I am a math teacher, so I do tend to do my math on. I like OneNote the best for my math presentations, but I can put it right on the screen, and I can show my steps right on the screen. Typically, I like to lay my laptop flat when I'm doing something like this. The downside of this is it does not save your annotations. So if you were working out of doing it in PowerPoint or you're working out of doing it in OneNote, then your annotations would be saved. And if you don't know where your pen is, you haven't figured that out on your new ThinkPads, it's like right under the left-hand side where it says ThinkPad. There's a little tiny pen in there. If I want to erase something, and I can change the color too, because we don't all want to be pink necessarily, but you can change the color of your pen there. A few more options than we typically have in some of our other applications. I can erase, and I can just erase a little bit at a time. Or if I want to erase the whole screen, I can just hit that little box right there and it'll wipe the entire screen clear. If I decide partway through the presentation, I wanted them looking at me, but now I want them to focus on what I'm doing on the screen, I can turn that webcam off and on. So I can toggle that off and on right there. And then I can also hide this toolbar as well. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stop my presentation or stop my recording. And